What's happening, guys? This is the Grand Master of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium. Let's see if we can make it 3 for 3 in the Poké Cup by winning the Ultra Ball tournament. And I have a special surprise planned for this particular tournament because, as you can see, I have my Pokemon Yellow save file included in the game, and that is because I trained an entire team off screen in Yellow. So now I've got the Holy Triumvirate. I think this team should be pretty good to handle anything that comes my way in the Ultra Ball tournament, but it could still be difficult because the movesets are much more diverse than they were in Great Ball. And once again, we're going to start off with our good buddy Biker, who just loves to get tormented by psychic Pokemon. So obviously I have to bring in Alakazam, but just in case the gods are displeased and they decide to KO Alakazam, I will bring in Nidoking as well as Vaporeon.
We're ready to roll! Pokemon Tournament Poké Cup Ultra Ball. The excitement continues to build here at Pokemon Stadium. Let the battle come.
Thank you, Mr. Announcer, and here comes Muck, level 51. Poison type with the moves Sludge, Body Slam, Fire Blast, and Screech. That's actually a pretty good Muck set, I must say. But no match for an Alakazam. Although it doesn't look like it, Muck has surprisingly good special defense, so it can be pretty useful as a wall, although there are certainly better ones out there. And now he's going to send out his Venomoth, level 51, Bug Poison type with the moves Psybeam, Mega Drain, Psywave, and Sleep Powder.
There's the attack.
Well, that wasn't very difficult at all. Now, there's always something that's bugged me about Venomoth. It can clearly fly, but somehow it gets hit by ground-type attacks. It didn't even get Levitate when abilities were introduced in Generation 3. Although it did get Tinted Lens, which is still a pretty good ability. But anyway, that's not important now. Machoke, level 53. Fighting type with the moves Submission, Strength, Dig, and Leer. Machoke is a really strong physical attacker. Submission is the strongest fighting attack in the game, but no match for a psychic move. Yep, that's pretty much what all of his Pokemon were. And that's pretty much what Alakazam was too, because he's the only Pokemon I battled with. I never knew that. One-hit wonder can ambiguously be a good and bad term to use. Imagine that. I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm just gonna proceed with the next battle. Hey there, Rocker. How you doing, buddy? Looks like you've got some electric and grass Pokemon with you. So I'm gonna be leading off with Nidoking, but I'll also bring out Zapdos, and I'll bring in Magmar for backup.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Begin round.
So for his first Pokemon, he's going to be sending out his Raichu, level 50, electric type with the moves Thunderbolt, Seismic Toss, Swift, and Thunder Wave. I'm going to lead off with an Earthquake here. This trainer loves to use Paralysis. His electric Pokemon know Thunder Wave, and his grass Pokemon know Stun Spore. So you'll want to try your best to avoid getting paralyzed, although that might not necessarily be an easy thing, since more often than not, the first move he'll use is his paralysis-inducing move. What's he gonna send out next? Tangela! Do I want to switch out? Something is telling me that I should. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna send in Magmar, because I'm in the mood for some roasted vegetables. I don't really know what to classify Tangela as, because it's covered in vines. But in any case, Tangela is going to go for the Stun Spore. But it misses! Yay! By the way, Tangela is at level 50 Grass type with the moves Mega Drain, Hyper Beam, Growth, and Stun Spore. Tangela is unique in the fact that it is the only pure Grass type Pokemon in Generation 1. This would later be subverted when the Chikorita line was introduced in Johto. Tangela does have pretty good defense, but as you can see, not very good special. And what is that reserve Pokemon going to be? It is going to be his Electrode. So I'll have to switch back to Nidoking. Electrode is very fast. In fact, it is the fastest Pokemon in the game. Level 54, Electric type, Thunder, Hyper Beam, Explosion, Thunder Wave. And I thought it was going to go for the Thunder. Luckily, I am immune to it. Yeah, for some reason, in Pokemon Stadium it says the attack misses, whereas in the Game Boy game it said it doesn't affect such and such. Oh god. Wow, that didn't do much damage at all. Well, then again, Electrode doesn't have the greatest physical attack. The only good thing about Electrode is its speed. And I find it rather ironic that, although Electrode is known for using Self-Destruct and Explosion, it's ironically one of the worst users because of its low attack. So, just thought I'd point out that little bit of irony. Yeah, Nidoking got hit a little bit, but, we still got a perfect score. I'm not guaranteeing that I am going to get a perfect score in this Ultra Ball Cup, though, because, yeah, some of the trainers are going to get really difficult later on. And I've already said that's usually the case. The first few battles are easy. The final ones are typically pretty difficult. So Juggler here, once again, he has his diverse team of Pokemon. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in, who should I send out? I'm going to give Vaporeon a chance because it hasn't gotten any time to shine. Let's bring out Venusaur as well as Zapdos.
The upcoming battles look promising. We're into round 3.
Alright, so to start things off, Primeape, level 54, Fighting type, with the moves Metronome and Counter. As you might have guessed, Juggler really likes to use Metronome.
Here's the first move.
So be prepared for almost anything that comes your way. And wow, that did a lot. Oh geez, that's gonna hurt. Oh wait, no it isn't, because Surf isn't a physical attack. Doy. I just noticed that Vaporeon's HP is 222. That's pretty funny. I don't know why. I apparently think 3 numbers in a row is hilarious. So Primeape used Reflect. That could be a little bit annoying because now all of my physical attacks are going to get cut in half.
The next Pokemon is being pressed.
What's coming out next? It's going to be... Oh, jeez. I was afraid of this. Chansey. Chansey is going to be irritating. Because there's no sense in using special attacks on it since its special stat is really high. Thankfully, it doesn't have any special moves, but it does have Sing, which is going to get irritating. So now it's just going to spam Metronome. And unfortunately, Primeape somehow got that Reflect up, which means only one thing. The Pokemon gods are displeased. Oh no, you're using Bubble Beam against me. Whatever will I do? That only did 11 damage, wow. But its speed did fall. Some of Juggler's Pokemon, as you can see, can put you to sleep. And that can be a little bit annoying. But even then, it can really only use Metronome as a means of attack. I am worried about using physical attacks because it could respond with that counter, but I don't have any choice. Alright, one more body. Oh! That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. In fact, it's gonna hurt a lot! So, my first death of the cup. Well, I guess technically it's more like a feint. But anyway, I have been angered. So I am going to send out my ultimate destroyer. None other than the legendary Pokemon Zapdos. I was debating for the longest time whether I should use a legendary Pokemon in my playthrough, because normally I don't use them. But the way I see it, if your opponents can use legendaries, so can you. And we haven't encountered any legendary Pokemon yet that are used by the opponent, but they will come. Trust me. Alright, so last up is Hypno, level 50, Psychic type with the moves Hypnosis, Dream Eater, and Metronome. This thing is a little bit more dangerous than some of his other Pokemon because of the fact that it does have Dream Eater. I've got to stick with Zapdos because if I sent out Venusaur and it used Dream Eater, then it wouldn't stand a chance. Because remember, Dream Eater's a Psychic type move. So my best bet is to just use a combination of Thunderbolt and Drill Peck. And of course it's going to go for the Hypnosis. Don't... Ow! You put me to sleep!
Falling asleep is going to make this a one-sided fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
They go into battle.
No, I'm still gonna be put to sleep. What? He used Metronome instead of Dream Eater? Okay, that's really odd. I was expecting him to finish me off with Dream Eater. Not complaining, though. Ah, you should have used that Dream Eater the first go-round, buddy boy. Alright, let's go ahead and see how much a Thunderbolt does. Because I know it's going to get stab damage. Critical hit? Yes! Awesome! That critical came just when I needed it to. Alright, that was a little bit tougher than I expected it to be. But I still came out on top. Unfortunately, that ruined my perfect game, but as long as I win the tournament, I will be happy. So round 4 is going to be considerably easier than round 3 was because, as you can see, Beauty once again has all Pokemon that are weak against grass. Venusaur, your services are required. But just in case, I'm also going to bring out Vaporeon and Alakazam. We're at the halfway point, and she's going to be leading off with her Dewgong, level 50, Water Ice type, with the moves Double Team, Surf, Ice Beam, and Strength. All of her Pokemon know Double Team, so you need to take them out before they get off too many of those. Fortunately, Razor Leaf has a high chance of getting a critical hit. And I just have to wonder how on earth Dewgong survived that. I guess it's a little bit more defensive than I thought it was. Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it. Yes! Goodbye, Dewgong. Don't forget to write.
What will the next Pokemon be?
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? And she's going to send out her Starmie, level 50, Water Psychic type, with the moves Double Team, Hydro Pump, Thunder, and Swift. Watch out for that Thunder, as it can definitely take you by surprise. But of course, it's just going to settle for a Double Team. So I can only hope and pray that Razor Leaf KOs it. Come on, come on. You missed! Really? Come on, Venusaur, you can do better than that. Kind of makes me wish I had brought out Zapdos instead. But this is going to be a problem because it's going to get harder and harder to hit Starmie. Case in point.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
I don't know what to do. Stop using Double Team! There's a reason why it's banned in competitive play.
There it goes. Oh,
That's 3 times in a row that I have missed. And unfortunately, it's faster than I am. And that's 4 times now. Oh dear. This is what I would call... Oh, finally you hit it! Alright, I'm a little upset that I didn't finish my rant, but it's okay! So what's her last Pokemon going to be? It's going to be Dugtrio, another speedy Pokemon. Level 55, ground type with the moves Double Team, Earthquake, Slash, and Rock Slide. Dugtrio is often referred to as the ultimate revenge killer because it's really, really fast and it's good at picking off weakened Pokemon. And yeah, I knew it wouldn't survive because Dugtrio's not really the greatest Pokemon defensively speaking. Okay, we are done here. And that is 4 battles taken care of, so I think we are going to stop for now. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Stadium, we are going to continue our Ultra Ball tournament and see if we can win. See you guys next time.